earlier on in my career, marketing and social media marketing in particular, I used return on relationship or return on engagement as an excuse for the inability to measure social media effectively. Because there was no way at the time, no conceivable way at the time to directly link social media engagement, a particular tactic on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, or whatever the campaign was, directly to profit, which is the ultimate, in my opinion, the ultimate measurement for a business. And so because those dots could not be connected from a particular engagement right down to profit and then beyond profit, meaning the lifetime value of the customer, the value of the referrals that they make, the advocacy, marketers like me at the time hid behind, well, it's really about engagement and the value of engagement. And it was a way for us to prove to the executive and to CEOs and the C-suite in general that social media really does have an impact on our business and we need to adopt it. But I think we've evolved beyond that now. We're no longer in a position, I feel, where we can't measure social campaigns or social engagement to profit. And as a result, I'm thinking that those who still use ROE and ROR, not that those things aren't important, but in and of themselves, they're no longer measurement goals, and as a result, just an excuse to not take it the full way. We understand now, in working with the enterprise and working with the various silos in the enterprise, that internal engagement and that internal transparency among and data sharing among departments is critical. And we know one of the ways of doing that and getting the corporation aligned for towards becoming a social business is definitely creating an internal social network that basically enables or facilitates that cross-silo collaboration and data sharing. The challenge, of course, is getting people to participate in it. And I think one of the keys that we've learned in our practice is create social enablement policies. And I referenced that in the presentation today. When you create enablement policies, you're providing the encouragement to do so. When you create social media policies in general, or guidelines, they tend to be restrictive by pointing out the pitfalls of what could happen and putting fear essentially into the employees. They're less likely to do it. People and employees, of course, are social by nature. We want to talk. We want to share our experiences with others. So what I would say is step number one is create a social enablement policy. Number two is to establish or invest in a proper internal social network that makes it easy for them to do that, like a Yammer or Jive. There's lots of tools out there that do this sort of thing. And the third point I think that I would add to the facilitation of internal communications is to directly link the engagement of people within these social networks that are forming inside the organization. Link that engagement to their department success. Link that engagement to their individual success by calling out people within, we've got an idea and how an idea from a particular focus group that was created in this segment automatically, or how that related to some kind of profit, or how that related to the development of a new product, or how that changed a marketing campaign because of that learning. What you've done through all of those is you've given a sense of ownership to the employee over the brand and over the engagement they have. And that sense of ownership will give them the impetus to want to participate more.